Hi and welcome back to Bedecked. I am the author stylist Rebecca and Brian, but you can call me Beck. Today is the first episode in June, which means my Bedecked channel this month is going to turn 1 year old. So I am going to be doing a retrospective on some of my past episodes. I'm going to go over some of my favorite episodes, some of my maybe not so favorite episodes, what went well, like highlights for me, stuff like that. And if you stick around to the end of the episode, I have an exciting announcement. Spoiler alert, it's going to be a giveaway, but it's going to be a really good one, so make sure you stick around. So my first video was posted on June 21st, 2021, and in that one I'm not going to go through every video, don't worry, but I was really excited about coming up with an author service, especially since I wasn't really into writing fiction at the time, but I still really wanted to be in the author community, so I came up with the Author Stylist. I don't think a lot of times authors think this is something they need, and it's not necessarily, but when you feel good and confident in what you're wearing, you're going to present yourself in the best way, and people are going to respond to that. And plus, I love shopping and I love helping people get dressed. So this was something, I think, a new concept that I was really excited about, and this is my content marketing for that concept. So I'm not going to go through every video, don't worry, but that's how it began, in case you're new here. The first stat I wanted to go into today is my most viewed and least viewed episodes. Should we start with the good news or the bad news? Well, we'll start with the good news. My most viewed episode was Outfits Inspired by the Hating Game by Sally Thorne. At the time of filming this episode, that one has about 200 views. And I think the reason that one hit and kept gaining traction for a little bit, The Hating Game was based on a book. And it's a movie that came out, I think it was shown in a few theaters, but not many. So it was people were almost exclusively watching this online or streaming it. So they may have already been on their computer, they may have already been on YouTube watching previews and stuff. And this episode hit around the time it came out. And Sally Thorne talks a lot about fashion in her books. You know, outfits, what her characters wear. The target audience is in line with my target audience. So that was definitely my most successful episode. I have tried to recreate that success a couple times, and it hasn't hit like that one does. My least viewed episode was this one after or before? This one was after, and I think this was one of the ones I was trying to kind of capture that again. Bedecked in Beck's Closet. Vampires! This was the one based on Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. And I thought, okay, twihards are still a thing, right? Of course twihards are still a thing. Twihards are not looking for fashion or outfits based on Twilight online, at least not anymore. Midnight Sun came out a long time ago, and nobody watched that video. 5 people watched the video. So thank you so much to the 5 people who watched my video on vampires. I actually thought there were some pretty decent outfits in that video. So if you want to, the link will be up there. You can check it out. Let's go into some of the struggles I had and maybe some of my least favorite episodes. I don't know that I have necessarily a least favorite episode, but I can tell you that I had a lot of technical difficulties along the way, and I often brought them up in the video. I've had a lot of trying of different audio equipment, and for some reason I can't find a wireless option that is good for more than, I loved the first wireless one I got, but I think it stopped working. I don't know. They stopped working so fast. So if anyone knows of a wireless recording kind of option, like lav mic or something like that, that's actually good and doesn't stop working after 10 minutes, please let me know, because I've had so much trouble with that. Tons of audio problems. That was most of my technical difficulties. I will say I knocked over my ring light a few episodes ago, and it's stuck on this lighting setting now. So I need a new ring light too. And I really want those light boxes too, But I don't know if I should get them or if I should wait till I have a better camera, because I want to upgrade my camera too. But whatever, I am not in a place where I can do that right now with my current content. You can tell in my informational videos which topics I was more comfortable with and which topics I was maybe not as comfortable with, especially in the earlier ones because I didn't do as much editing back then. Yeah, there's more stumbles, more pauses. Hopefully you've learned something from those informational videos, and hopefully they do provide some value to you. Of course, having this YouTube channel and wanting to do my in-person shopping things, generally it works out better if I have a second person helping me. I have had some great help over this past year with my video as I have been doing the in-person shopping challenges. But the help I love the most, and also the help I'm most frustrated with all the time, are my two children. So yeah, there were a lot of episodes where, well, first of all, maybe my daughter was filming and it was like this, or I wanted them to help me with something and they lost interest. They're kids, it's fine. One of my favorite episodes, actually, is the one I did with my eldest daughter. My very first shopping challenge, Bedecked Shopping Challenge, Project Hail Mary. That's by Andy Weir. That was my first shopping challenge video, and it was really short. I probably could have put way more content in that one, but that was a lot of fun, and my daughter did really well there. So it has never gone that smoothly again. Because now she knows it's super boring and she doesn't want to do it, which is totally fine. So yes, life would be easier if I could just have someone follow me around with a camera, but that is not reality. I think my online shopping episodes have definitely gotten better as I've gone. I went back and watched some of my old ones, and I'm not a huge fan of how I just put the shopping up here and just talk about it. I think I like it better when I'm doing it live. So I don't know if you have an opinion on that, or if maybe you don't care, but let me know. It's not that they were my least favorite episodes, it's just that I think I've improved on those since then. I love doing the interview episodes. I want to give a huge thank you to all the authors and professionals I have interviewed over the past year. Thank you to Sarah Dahman. Thank you to Zach Bohannon. Thank you to Alicia McCalla. Thank you to Dee Lieber. Thank you to Rebecca of Forever Young Photography. So I've loved interviewing people. Hopefully I can do more of that in the future and bring some great authors to you who I think nail the branding thing. My favorite kinds of episodes in general to do are also the most difficult to do. Like I mentioned earlier, I don't have someone following me around with the camera, but I love doing the in-person shopping challenges. First of all, I love shopping. Second of all, I just think they're fun to watch and fun to make when they turn out. Often they don't, but when they turn out, they're great. I think they're fun. I love shopping for other people too, and I got to do that in one of my episodes, and that was the Bedecked Shopping Challenge, Ghostwriter and the Poison Pen, where I got to dress my friend and author Jacqueline Sable. So that was a lot of fun. But I think my content-wise, editing-wise, I think my very favorite episode so far has been recreating the iconic prom dress from Carrie by Stephen King. I think that episode is something for everyone. It's got a little bit of shopping in it. It's got some crafts, some cinematic elements. It's got beautiful Maine scenery. Yeah, it's got everything. So I think that one was a lot of fun. There was a lot of elements put into one, and I think that was probably one of the more interesting episodes to watch, I think. So that was one of my favorites. Maybe my favorite episode I've done. I mentioned at the beginning of the show that I have a giveaway for you. I would like to offer you $50 to any clothing, apparel, accessories store of your choice. All you have to do is leave a comment on this video and tell me what store you would pick and a way to contact you, whether it's your email address or your Instagram. And I will announce the winner of that giveaway on a live show on my actual 1-year anniversary, which is June 21st. You do not have to be subscribed to enter. However, I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe, because for me to do this live show from my mobile phone, which I would like to do, I would love to do a live shopping challenge at one of my favorite stores, but I can only do that if I can stream live from my mobile phone. So if you like what you see here, please do subscribe, because the only way I can do the Instagram Live on mobile is if I have at least 50 subscribers, and I'm close. I'm at 41. Please do consider subscribing before or after you comment, because I would really like to do a live shopping challenge. I have to figure out some logistics. I don't know if it'll happen, but if it doesn't happen on June 21st, I will definitely do one in the future. So I'm close. Please help me out and get me there. Share this with friends. Also, you don't have to be an author to win this. I just appreciate you being here, and I wanted to do this. So, like I said, leave a comment below with where you would like a gift card to if you are selected. I'm going to be selecting someone at random, and how I can get in contact with you. And like I said, I will announce the winner on June 21st at my live show, whether it's live in a store on location or whether it's sitting at home, depending on logistics and everything else. I will remind you in the next couple episodes as well. I know we have definitely one fun episode coming up. Went to a very interesting expo, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen it in my stories, but yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun to talk about next week. Please subscribe, comment below if you would like to enter the giveaway, and thank you so much if you've watched any portion of Bedecked in the last year. I look forward to another year. Thank you for watching this episode of Bedecked. Tune in next week to see what expo I went to and the cool thing I found at said expo. It'll be worth it. Bye!